What up YouTube, it's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to Japanese Twitter is insane. I don't know what I'm about to get into, what I'm about to see, so I don't know if I'm ready for that. But before we get into it, make sure that y'all hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Notice Squad and like this video. We're almost at 1K, 95 away, let's get there. That being said, let's see what this video hitting for. Let's go. Bow. What the thumbnail say? Black people are so big and strong, it's scary. Y'all think we Godzilla or something? Like, what's up?
So Twitter recently added a new feature to its app that in a sense could bring the world together, but in reality it seems to be doing the opposite. They added a auto translate feature. So for example, me tweeting in America, that tweet can now pop up on a German person's feed and will automatically be seen in the German language. Now, as y'all can see by the title of today's video though, Japanese Twitter, they've been wild. Translated from Japanese, and it's one of the most racist tweets you ever read. Whoa, and this isn't an exaggeration. So right here it says translated from Japanese. You can click show the original and that's how it looks. We're gonna show the translation. It says, why do black women shake their butt? I want to know. I hate that, but without exception, including my friends, they all shake their butts. My friends who are European born Africans, my friends who are African diplomats stationed in Europe, and the Africans from the Middle East, all of them African women, when they drink alcohol, just thrust their butts outward and shake them wildly no matter what. I'd also like to know, as a side note, how men feel when they get their butts shaken at them. So some people that come across this tweet, they may think that this is harmless or they are genuinely curious, but no, these are the type of dog whistle and microaggressions that us black people deal with. What you have to notice is that most of the time, anything that black people do, it is always demonized. Twerking, we may have modernized it over here in America, but that is a cultural tradition dating back to the motherland. It's a harmless dance, it's great exercise, and as a man of culture, I love me some twerking. But anyways, man, they was on his ass in the replies. Somebody said, I'll worry about the women's underwear vending machines, the women only carriages on the subway, the fact that all smartphones must have audible camera clicks, or why middle school girl uniforms are so popular in erotica first.
My thing is, it's funny. It's funny. They questioning why twerking is a thing in the black community. These Japanese shorties don't twerk. They don't twerk. They don't bend backs. They don't squat knees, none of that. They just like they like they don't that's all they don't even I don't even think they can dance for real. I mean, yeah, like sure, Japanese guys, they be doing like the break dancing and all that, but I don't think what besides like the whole Americanized dancing, like the music video type dancing that they be doing, what type of dances do they do? I really, besides the K-pop stuff, that's Korea.
Prior to this tweet, I never knew that Japan had this going on. I did a quick Google search and I looked up, does Japan have a...
I didn't even see that in the search bar. It's crazy. Does Japan have a grape problem? Yes, Japan has a significant underreported sexual violence problem, often described as activists or by activists as a hidden crisis. This got to be like a high tier thing, like a government CEO type thing, because you got to have money to be covering that up. While official statistics indicate low crime rates, government surveys have shown that approximately 1 of 14 to 1 of 13 women in Japan experience forced sexual intercourse. Over 95% of victims do not report assaults to police, because the police, they be corrupt, bro. You think Mexico bad? But 95%? No wonder why. And they be making it seem like we bad over here. They don't be snitching. Oh yeah, the Yakuza, bro. Y'all don't know about that Yakuza, bro. I remember being out in the streets, bro, and it was like, yo, y'all better be careful going around there, bro. You know, they got the like the Yakuza and all that. People they be walking around. I said, where they at? Like, where they at? I don't see nobody. Y'all scared for what? What they gonna do? Gonna slice me up, gang? Like, they gonna no joke. You think I'm joking? I'm trying to be funny. No, I'm not. I'm dead up. I was literally like, man, I'm hungry. I'm about to get some chicken yakisoba, teriyaki chicken yakisoba, and I'm gonna go crazy. Nigga, what?
problem. Yes, Japan has a significant underreported sexual violence problem, often described by activists as a hidden crisis. While official statistics indicate low crime rates, government surveys have shown that approximately 1 in 14 to 1 in 13 women in Japan experience forced sexual intercourse. Over 95% of victims do not report assault.
And you know why I believe this? All I'm gonna say is Dragon Ball. You seen Dragon Ball? Like the original Dragon Ball? Master Yoshi? Yo, okay.
Police. That is, oh my goodness. Someone replied, is this it? And as you can see, it's a video of a gorilla, you know, whatever. And they replied, that's it. So yeah, okay, this nigga is a racist piece of shit. And to add on another thing, right? On Twitter, sometimes people will rage bait you to make money. And you can notice this if they...
For my first time, soju? Nah, you need to try it. Sake, bro. Sake, bro, my first time trying that, bro. So I went to the bar. It was around my first month on the island, right? The junior Marines. So like when you first get into the fleet in Japan, your higher ranked peers, they'll take you out of town, get you lit. They try to take me out of town, get me lit. So they took me to a bar, and they took me to a bar. And the first thing I seen on the shelf, it was like a big jar of liquor with a snake head on the bottom. I said, whoa, what's that? He said, that's sake, bro. I said, huh? He said, yeah. And then he explained why the snake head is in there. And I'm like, yeah, people drink that. He's like, a shot? I'm like, no, I'm cool off that. He's like, no. Hey, we'll take 2 shots of sake. Da. I'm like, bro, I tried that, bro. I felt it come. I felt it all through my chest, hit my stomach, aftertaste. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro.
Have a blue check mark. This account doesn't have a blue check mark. They are like, this is just
they're doing it for the love of the game.
Okay, this isn't rage bait. They aren't trying to make any money. This is just how they really feel. Right here, someone replied, your perspective might be a bit base, you know. This so-called twerking dance.
So this is supposed to be a Japanese account, right? Look at the profile picture. Don't let me find out they're from Nigeria for real. Ologanwa Timetope Mercy. Bikire me. Your perspective might be a bit biased, you know. The so-called twerking dance isn't just tied to specific race. It's heavily influenced by culture and music, for example. Okay, my bad. Friendly fire. It's not Japanese. I was just thinking like, Ologunwa. They probably Nigerian, nigga.
Isn't just tied to a specific race. It's heavily influenced by culture and music. For example, in dancehall or Afrobeats genres, those kinds of dance moves are just a normal part of how things heat up and get the crowd going. Plus, when people have a few drinks, they loosen up and their dancing gets more uninhibited. That's a thing in every country. And it just might be that it caught your eye by chance. It's totally natural to feel uncomfortable watching it as an observer, but instead of assuming everyone's like that, it'll probably feel more fitting to see it as a difference in culture or vibe. This clown replied, don't come at me with AI generated drivel. Go shake your ass instead, you savage. So yeah, we know what type of guy this dude is. Now right here we have a tweet that absolutely set Twitter on fire, man. As you can see, it says, translated from Japanese, the number of encounters with black people in my neighborhood is steadily increasing. Their skeletal structure and the way their muscles are built are on a completely different level from Japanese people. I'm slim, so if I get pinned down, it'll be over in a second.
I about to say, you don't want no problems with these. I'm saying, you don't want no problem with these. You feel me? Put you in the full Nelson. You see these arms? You see them when they get locked? Say that same thing you type in Twitter. Say it to my face, gang. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'll put you to sleep for real. We really not gonna be able to tell whether you. All right, let me stop. Let me.
I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, I never imagined that violence from a foreigner would climb the ranks in my predictions from my own cause of death. I couldn't have pictured that even a few years ago. Things change when you least expect them to. There is so much to unpack in that tweet. For one, this nigga is fantasizing about getting panned down by a big black dude. Man. No pause. Because that's what he's
literally. Dude fantasizing about getting pinned down. Just think about that.
Really thinking. The nigga said, I'm so slim, so if I get pinned down, it'll be over in seconds.
That nigga said, I'm petite. I'm petite, gang. I'm just petite, gang. Like,
First of all, nigga, go get your weight up then if that's what you fearing.
Word.
For two, why is your first thought that you'll get pinned down by a black person? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all that propaganda, man. And once again,
Facts.
y'all, this isn't a goddamn like rage bait tweet. He doesn't even have a
He
check
for
mark.
real. He
Someone
do it for the
replied,
love of
"You're
the game."
describing us like we're an infantry of big Randy disciples." They said nigga describing us like we're vulture mice. I never watched the show, but I know they are from Invincible.
They're like a whole world of Kryptonians, or well, a whole world of Superman, like damn near.
Right? Japanese niggas more scared of black people than the people that nuked them twice. Oh man, what, bro? I say this all the time, man. This isn't just the Japanese people. We see anti-blacks worldwide, and the way these
My
folks
sounds really
think
don't work,
about
bro. I
us and
shouldn't have
they fear
updated
us,
it.
you would think that we did all the things that white people or Europeans did to the world: colonize, drop nuclear bombs, take land. Like, no, we didn't do any of that. Shit like this makes me scared to travel the world as a black man, bro. I'm demoralized just for having darker skin. These guys think we want to kill.
Bro, going into Japan, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The shorties like they like their chocolate. I ain't gonna hold you. They do. Sometimes when I be out in town, I used to see a couple walking. There'll be a Japanese shorty and a black dude. No cap. Go out of town. You go to the bars and stuff like that. The bartenders be geeking. Waiters, they be extra nice. You know what I'm saying? You walk in town. Hi. I mean, like, be looking, all that, you feel me? You seen that clip of the shorty that was talking to the black guy. She was really like, you fried chicken, I'm fried rice. Hi. You fried chicken, I'm fried rice. I said, wow.
Them. When the actual race who actually nukes them twice and commits the most crimes in their country don't get this type of treatment, it's sad. Literally, bro, that's all we be saying, dog. It's
Man.
like a lot of this shit may seem like jokes. And
I got nah, facts, bro. Listen, I got PTSD in Osaka, bro. I got stuck there during the typhoon.
it may seem like, oh, it's
when I
just
start
funny,
doing
ha,
story
ha, ha.
times,
But at the
that's
end
one
of
of
the
them.
day,
It's
bro,
on
a
my
lot of us
list.
have feelings. We see stuff like this, and it's like, damn, we be chilling. Most black people that I know, they fuck with Japan. They
Yeah,
love culture.
we all
you know
love
what I'm saying?
anime.
They love anime. They show so much love to it, and then you see stuff like this, and it's like, what the, you know what I'm saying? But I came to this realization like a couple years ago. Obviously not everyone, but the original thought around black people is like, they ain't really cool with us. So I you know, it's sad to say, and
Nah,
I hate that I gotta be like this, but I don't really idolize nobody at this
my
point
first channel.
unless they black. Even I don't try to idolize other black people, but
Told you I'm
it's
about to
just so
start
many
doing
cases
that.
of
I'm gonna get my animation on. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning animation right now. So when I get that down pat, I get the time, bro. Watch. After we get this 1K, bro, I'm going crazy, going stupid, dog. I already got it envisioned, everything.
you know, these
Story
TV
times
stars,
galore.
movie stars coming out being racist. It's always in the back of my
Young
mind.
Don
It's like,
Slizzy.
do this nigga fuck with me? Do he not? So now someone replies, stop letting Twitter shape your perception of real life, G. This is a debate that I do see a lot. They be like, oh, social media isn't a real place, or Twitter, you know, this isn't how people really feel. But I beg to differ that this is how people truly feel. I think social media is a way for them to express how they, you know, how they actually come out. In real life, a lot of these people, they too scared to express how they really feel. And the way I see it is
real
like,
life,
you know,
yeah.
when a person gets drunk, they actually start to let out how they feel. I think Twitter and social media is a way for people to express how they actually come across. So, you know, people be like, oh, racism not real. They only act like this online. Well, they may be lying your face and playing your face, but this how they actually think about you. You know what I'm saying? And most racists, they're gonna be scary to tell you how they really feel. But on a place online, they can, you know, actually tell you the truth. So, and this tweet right here says it perfectly. He says, you got to stop caring what racists think is friend. Be vigilant, but 99% of the time, racists won't physically harm you because it mostly comes from a place of inferiority. Wear your blackness proud. Don't let anyone make you scared. Hey, so this is another tweet from a Japanese person, and it's a reply. I get it. Even in my neighborhood or on the train, there's definitely more of them around. And above all, their bills are just on another level. Yo, what the fuck is up with these niggas, bro? The moment I see one, I think no matter how you slice it, there's no way a Japanese person could stand up to that. Even the women, even if their height is about the same, have this thickness and weight class vibe.
That's crazy. This is people that know martial arts, taekwondo, kung fu.
That's from another world entirely. What the fuck? when I think that one punch from them might just kill me on the spot. It's so terrifyingly. I
They think we
can hardly
barbarians?
stand
Like,
it.
what?
What in the fucking? Someone said, Jesus Christ, this sounds so weird, like some kind of fetish. Seek help, bro. Someone
Straight
said
up.
many of these accounts are racist foreigners trying to push an agenda by pretending to be Asian and being racist online. I hope that this is the case, and this is not
crazy,
how
bro.
some of these
What?
people feel. Hey, somebody said me coming over to kill you at one point. There were some sensible Japanese people in the comments though. Someone said not everyone bigger than you is automatically a bad guy. Duh, LOL. People like that probably couldn't care less about you. What a weird way of thinking. Creepy, like for real, dog. They said the scariest thing about this is the fact that actually white people are the ones that are doing the most raping, you know? This is another tweet from a Japanese person. He says, the black folks who come to my shop are always grinning, cheerful type. They hang out at the nearby family restaurant, but they're scary. I mean, just a backhanded compliment. What was the point of you typing up all that positive shit if you... And this is how a lot of black people are treated, right? There is a whole thing where a lot of black people, black Americans, when they go to court, they wear glasses. The men, they'll wear glasses to try to come off as less aggressive, you know, just themselves. I've seen so many stories of black men just being like, I try to shrink myself sometimes when I'm in these environments of non-black people. I don't try to come off as threatening.
You know exactly why they like us, buddy. But a certain demographic, though, you know exactly why they like this, dog.
Like you see, bro, people are grinning, cheerful, and you're still scary. I'm a smaller black dude, so I mean, I don't really get things like this. I have dreads though, and you know, you sometimes can see little shit. Please think it through and tell me exactly what you're afraid of. Are you scared like an ignorant child?
Yeah, they do got this weird thing where like it's kind of like a tier. So like the lighter you are, the higher status you have, most likely, and the dark you are, the lower status you have. So like working class or like poor, you feel me? But the ones that are more wealthy, they either have like, that's why they be wearing like the white makeup and all that, looking light as hell, pale, mad pale, all that. It's weird, gang. I don't know, but it's like that in India too. Asia's just a funny place, gang.
Just because of skin color? What's so scary about brown? Isn't it obvious that black people are the same humans as Japanese people? The only difference between Japanese and them is appearance. Seriously, that kind of thinking is so ridiculous and stupid. I can't even comprehend it. Being able to see translations of people saying, yeah, I've only had positive interactions with black people. In fact, they usually seem happy, but they're scary. It's so disheartening and ridiculous that it circled back into being funny. All they did was be cheerful, man. I'm telling you. Hey, I love that my folks stay on their neck with this one, but you worship the white who literally double nuked you.
You see, I mean, I'll probably be the one to say that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Boom. Like, cause I'll take it there. You know what I'm saying? What they were saying and all that, trying to be funny. Yeah, got the little gorilla shaking. Yeah, I'll definitely say that. Double nuke is crazy.
Right here we have another tweet that went crazy viral. It said,
Okay, so this is a Korean talking. All right, so this is not friendly fire. Nigeria is holding a massive barbecue party in Japan, lighting fires without permission by the riverbank, leaving trash scattered everywhere. Apparently, it's being used as a promotional video to lure in more of their compatriots. For the Japanese people, cleaning up afterwards with tax money and volunteer work is nothing but a huge nuisance. With this kind of cultural friction, enough is enough, right?
Nigerians holding a massive barbecue in Japan, lighting fires without permission by the riverbank, leaving trash scattered everywhere. Apparently, it's being used as a promotional video to lure more of their compatriots. For the Japanese people, clean up afterward with tax money and volunteer work is nothing but a huge nuisance. This kind of cultural fiction, enough is enough, right? So right here we see, I guess, they're in Japan.
Oh, it's for real. But guess who said what I say, bro? Boom. What I say? I say, you know, it's a certain demographic that like us, though. Look, it's a whole bunch, right? And look who is sitting, eating up the food. But I'm saying, though, we ain't even worried about that. We focused on this, gang. I mean, is this... They spelling out words with the noodles? What? But yeah, bro, like, what? Come on, gang. She there front. Oh, it's two of them. I bet she brought a friend with her. Brought them both to the barbecue.
And I mean,
let's see who else is in attendance.
Having a good.
know what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. Yo, come on, dog. 4 of them Johns. She over there comfortable. Legs folded. She probably got a couple braids in, got cornrows, dog.
I don't know if they left a mess. I don't know what happened. Okay, it would look like a barbecue or something, so a cookout. So I mean, yeah, obviously there's going to be some mess that you have to clean up, but they're not doing nothing but just having a good time. I don't see the problem.
Though?
Someone replied, if we don't stop the influx of these guys with intelligence below that of monkeys, right?
This is crazy. This is absolute. It's the fact that this better not be like a meme that's on Twitter, saved on Twitter. You can just put anything as GIFs or what? Because this is wild. I know this is probably like an uploaded photo though.
Right now, Japan is going to be in serious trouble. And right here they have a picture, IQ 65, basically trying to say black people have low IQs and a gorilla has a higher IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like we done, like they said, y'all have the same material, bro. I need y'all to come up with something else. It seems that the average IQ of Nigerians is 84, which by Japanese standards falls into the borderline intellectual functional range. It's not quite intellectual disability, but it's a level where difficulties can arise in daily life. You can't judge people solely by their IQ, but when living a social life in Japan,
I ain't even offended because I'm not Nigerian. I got probably like 14%. You know what I'm saying? So I'll push that to the side, gang.
there might be cases where they can't understand social norms like garbage disposal rules, etc. This isn't discrimination, it's just pointing out facts. If that's what they got from that video, is just crazy to me.
Yeah, that's
as expected. People with dark skin have no morals, huh? And it's just crazy, man. Like we keep stating,
people with dark skin have no morals. As expected. I wonder how they feel about the Indians. Because they Asian, right? They South Asian, ain't they? I wonder how they feel. I mean, but look at India, though. It's kind of like...
people will say this about black people, but have no smoke for the people who nuke their country, constantly rape their women. I mean, bro, let me get off this story. I mean, it's
because you go crazy.
Obviously, I know that all Japanese people aren't like this, but this is just another example of how global anti-blackness is. Japan has very few black people there, but this is the perception they have of us. This is because of propaganda, literally. But look, if y'all want to see something,
man, they still holding on to that 1950s propaganda, bro. They can go ahead and shove it. And with that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all comment down below your thoughts, give a like, and hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Notice Squad. It's almost at 1K 95 away. With that being said, locked in. Let's get it.